Central dogma is the process by which DNA is transcribed to RNA, which is later translated to proteins. DNA is what codes for your genes and holds the recipe that determines how you look, why you have the hair color you have, whether you have freckles or not, that kind of stuff. This recipe comes in a code of 4 letters: A, T, C, and G. RNA comes in a code of 4 letters also: A, U, G, and C. RNA does not have T. Instead, it uses the letter U. Each letter has a pair that it binds with. For DNA, A binds with T and C binds with G. Since RNA does not have T, it uses U instead. To read this DNA recipe, we must go through a process called transcription. Transcription is when DNA is used to create RNA, which is later made into proteins that account for your phenotype, otherwise known as your physical characteristics. RNA polymerase is the chef reading the recipe and cooking up the RNA. To start cooking, RNA polymerase must bind to the promoter region, which turns on transcription. RNA polymerase then reads the DNA recipe like a book and cooks a single strand of RNA from the DNA recipe. So let's say the DNA recipe read TAC. RNA polymerase would make AUG. When RNA polymerase is done reading the DNA recipe, it comes to the termination sequence. This is the code at the end of the DNA recipe that tells RNA polymerase to release the mRNA and leave the DNA. Next translation can begin.